Lincoln Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Oklahoma State's offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. They're working that left side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on second down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it up to 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Eagles offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he's making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Pressure coming. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. On third down, going up top. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. A quick pass to the left. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going up top again. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cowboys! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands, it's McNabb. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the counter. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. Off play action. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, It's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Look out, he's got room. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. He's got it along the sideline. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
2nd down coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's Cavazos. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Cavazos. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Colorado. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on 2nd down. Sets up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Just keeps slinging it. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw to the outside is complete. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. To the air on first down. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about. Until that play right there, they finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And after the extra point, they're now down 24-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Boston College, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Buying some time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And the Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. On the move, it's Cavazos. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Gets the back moving. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going right to work up top. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The running back has it. Oh, he's got a chance. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Boston College.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half.
And the Cowboys will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Finds his tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
2nd down.
They'll send the back in motion. Finds a little space. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for
Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick, and guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Nicholson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds the tight end. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This Boston College offense has it working. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Direct snap. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Quickly complete. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, I love the play call by the defense there on 4th down. They were expecting pass. They didn't decide to just lay back and play zone coverage. They were going to dial up the pressure. They bring the blitz, and they just overwhelm the offensive line and anyone else trying to protect that quarterback. He had no shot.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Cavazos.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Holds and fires complete to the right.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Winston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Give to the running back. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Cavazos. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Sends it back in motion. Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And the punishment has been extended.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Uga the rest of the day off.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. He'll do it himself. Got the first down, looking for more. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Eagles. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
PAT unit on the field. Splits the uprights. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board.
Boston College, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. the ground. It's Cavazos. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Turns it on in midfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, it's go time for this defense now. I mean, you're down by a couple scores, and they're still making big plays. You've got to find a way to get a stop, create a turnover, switch the momentum to your side quickly.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Give to the running back. Inside the 35. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And the pummeling has started. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Lining up to add another.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Boston College, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
The return.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Made a defender miss. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Brought down on the play at the 35-yard line. And that's good enough for a first
The give on the option. He breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The throw. Got a man. It's Harris. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Golden Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Good enough for a first down.
Handoff from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Second down.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Makes the grab. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Brings up 2nd down.
Oh, it's a reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got it set up on the outside. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Brings up 4th down.
Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. And the Cowboys backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. There he goes. The 40. The 20. Then some. Touchdown, Cowboys. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Boston College, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Got the quick completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
Third down coming.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
On for the extra point.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Auburn is lining up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 35 over the Judicials. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boston College will send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Cavazos. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The give to the tailback. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.